Well, hello guys, and welcome back to Lokean Gaming. I am bringing you into the start of a game called Chionophile. I think that's how you pronounce it. I will of course give you the guys the link over. I just kind of wanted to spend a few moments in nature with you guys here because I will tell you what. I'm recording this on December 2nd. By the time it is Yule, it may be warm and green outside. You just never know in this area. In this game, it's truly beautiful. It's truly pretty. I enjoy this game. Now, I have a potato and I have this turned the whole way up. So I really shouldn't be doing that, but you know, when you have an older rig, you shouldn't do that. I love this game. This game is gorgeous. I could turn it the whole way down, but I want you guys to get the full experience here. This is one of those games where you can just relax and take your time and wander around and think about life. It's really wonderful. And honestly, I think we need more games like this. There's this developer that does these, and there are a few more I can think of on Steam, but honestly, there really aren't too many. So you see, you're going to have platforms here. And this one is kind of our introductory puzzle, and remember, I'm playing this on a potato, so it's going to run a bit smoother for you, but I wanted the graphics the whole way up so you guys could see it. It will run a little bit faster if I would turn them down. So it is just pretty. So we're going to take our flower, and we're going to go back down and look for a little platform here. And they start to glow when you're within a distance. You notice it wasn't glowing until... I'm not sure if it's the age of my rig or they just do that, but you're going to click that. And you're going to be rewarded with poetry. White are the far-off plains, and white the fading forest grows. The wind dies out along the height, and denser still the snow, gathering weight on roof and tree, falls down scarce audibly. So you get poetry, and you get the beautiful background that we can just kind of sit here and chill to. And if you click, it's going to take us out. You're going to go back down. And what that did... Whoop! I clicked it again, I'm sorry. I'm having that kind of day today. Everything's going wrong. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're not going to click our E button. We're going to click W to walk. So yeah, if you click your mouse or you click your E button, I just discovered that now, it will do that to you. And we're going to walk in and we're going to enjoy ourselves is what we're going to do. And whew, I don't know about you guys, but I can really use this walk in nature. I'm having Yule here 20 some days early, but you know what? Sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you have to do Yule when you can fit it in. And I think as we first start off as pagans, if we find a holiday we like, sometimes it's a big letdown, right? Because you know you're doing it at the time you have the time for it, and sometimes that's 20 days ahead, sometimes that's 2 weeks after, but you know, do it when it feels right for you. I think your ancestors and the gods are going to be happier if you do it when you actually have the time. Right now, I have the time to do Yule. By the time it is Yule, I have a lot of Christian friends. I will be getting geared up to spend Christmas with them, whatever form we're going to spend Christmas together. Honestly, it's more practical if I make Yule earlier. And, you know, do it on the day that it means something to you. And do what parts of Yule resonate with you. If you really don't feel snow and cold and winter, if you really don't feel a connection to the sun or a festival of light or whatever else you may have read about Yule, do what works for you. If you want to do it like a secular Christmas and do it early, that's perfectly acceptable too. You'll kind of learn you can, you know, end up doing things your own way. The only trouble you'll ever run into is if you start telling people online, oh hey, I do Yule every December 2nd because that's the day that works for me, and there was this one day I had a beautiful day. You will get some people that are pretty open-minded and say, well, of course, that makes sense. That's the day that's beautiful to you. And you will get people that will be like, how dare you? You're upsetting the ancestors. No, you're not. You do you. You celebrate what matters to you or don't. You really don't have to celebrate the holidays. I'm doing this for you guys, for those that celebrate, but quite honestly, for us, Yule looks probably pretty different than it looks for you guys. Um, Honestly, I spend time making a nice meal. Maybe I do a candle ritual or not. I honestly already did my rituals for Yule over the past couple of days because we had the snow. So, it's different for me. It's not, I don't have a big family, so it's not a big family thing. There aren't any kids around, so there aren't presents for the kids. It's, well, Loki's kind of a kid, but you know what I mean. It's a day for me to just kind of rest, to kind of go out and enjoy nature, and I focus more on, Odin, and I focus on Loki, of course. And we try to remember Freyr and all the gods, and we usually have a big meal on the day of, if we can. If we can't, that's okay too. And we just spend time together. I really, I'm really laid back. I'm not a big ritual person, but I think you guys have figured that out by now. And you can do stuff like this as an offering. You can play video games as an offering. It's a perfectly acceptable offering, especially if you're living somewhere and it's like 90 billion degrees. Oh, there it is. And you can't get outside to do a Yule offering, or you're thinking seriously? Think of, centuries ago, and a continent or so away for some of us, weather patterns were very different. We might actually have, for Yule, it might become like summer here. We have one winter where it was summery, and we actually got the grill out. Okay, the road before me smooths and fills, apace and all about. The fences dwindle and the hills are blotted slowly out. The naked trees loom spectrally into the dim white sky. So a lot of beautiful art in this game, and I will take you up there to see that, but unfortunately it's not going to let us in there. And it's about taking your time. You could run. You could run. We might not even do this whole first level. I just wanted to bring you guys in here to see. See? To me, it's more like almost like a meditation app. You can come in here and just kind of stare at things and think about life. But, it's good. It's December 2nd, it's December of 2020, and we've already gotten a few hard knocks this month. And, sometimes that's when I need to come into a game like this and kind of go outside and think about life. And, it's a good way to kind of just let your worries go. Let go of all the tension and all the heartache of 2020 and just kind of be with the gods. I'm thankful. We had some other good things happen today too, and I'm thankful for that. Usually the good does outweigh the bad. I know it doesn't seem like it, but the trick is to focus on the good, to be thankful for the good things you have in life. There'll always be bad things, guys. We don't have to pay attention to them. It's not like they'll stop happening if we stop paying attention to them. So, I think sometimes we're such weird little monkeys that we worry about, well, if I don't have my worries and I don't have focus on the bad things, they'll stop happening. Oh no. How can we ever let that happen? No. We'll always have bad stuff in our lives, that's true, but we'll always have good stuff too. We'll always have you guys to get together with on the holidays. We'll always have fun stuff to do for the holidays. And we'll always have gorgeous views like this, yeah? In fact, I think we'll wind it up here. You saw the major gist of this game, and I'm running this on a potato, so let's not make the poor Rig suffer any more than she has to. But I've got to admit, these games are my guilty pleasure, and I do love coming into these things. And, for me, Yule is more a thing of kind of letting go, getting out into nature if it's possible. So, this year it was December 1st and 2nd that I got to go out and do the snow stuff. Might have it warm and summery on Yule. If we choose to do something, great. If we don't, that's okay too. There's really no right way and wrong way to do it. You will meet a million people that will tell you the right, true way to do it, but you really don't have to. Do what speaks to you. If you really don't feel any of the pagan holidays, that's okay too. We're honestly at the point now where we may be tipping over into just doing, secular Christmas because, it just seems like, that's the thing. If you have Yule and then you have Christmas and then you have secular Christmas, whatever you got going on in your family, Some years it's too hectic and something's got to go. So, you know, you do you. If you're celebrating Yule, have a happy Yule, have a happy winter solstice. Same thing. Um, Spend the day however you want. Honestly, our big tradition, if we can do it this year, is to go out for a cup of coffee and a donut. If we can go out, if the weather gods are with us and it's decent and we can get out. If not, we make a cup of coffee at home. We do fun stuff like this. If it's snowing, we go out, but it's almost never snowing in this area on Yule. So games like this kind of fill that spot for us. So we hope you guys are having a good one. Happy blessed Yule, guys. Yeah, we're doing this stuff. I know it seems insane to do it, you know, so super early. But, you know, by the time Yule comes, we will be gearing up, and I think a lot of you will too. Sometimes you have to do your rituals when you can do them. So again, guys, blessed Yule, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.